to what Enzo Fernandez said. This was after the defeat against PSG. I don't know, my focus is here for now. We have 8 Premier League matches to play in the FA Cup, then the World Cup coming up, so we'll see after that. Now, just last week, he was asked which city, if it wasn't London, would he prefer to live in. He said, I'd like to live in Spain. I really like Madrid. It reminds me of Buenos Aires. Players live where they want. I'd live in Madrid. I get by in English, but I'd be more comfortable in Spanish. Liam Rosenior then has given him a 2-match suspension because of this. Here's the Chelsea boss.
Yeah, I spoke with Enzo an hour ago. As a football club, with me as part of that process, we've made a decision. He won't be available for tomorrow's game and he won't be available for Manchester City on next Sunday. I think for Enzo, it's disappointing to speak in that way. What I will say about Enzo is in terms of him as a character, as a person, I've got no bad words to say about him, but I think a line was crossed in terms of our culture and what we want to build. So we had to make a sanction, and that was a decision we've made. So it was a joint decision, and saying that the door is not closed on Enzo, that's very important. It's a sanction. You have to protect, especially this football club. This is a winning football club with traditions of success. You have to protect that culture, and I think in terms of that, the line was crossed in the international break. What there isn't, I'll make this very, very clear. There is not a rift in the dressing room. There's not a group of players who are not speaking to another group of players. We are together, and me included.
I mean, how stupid does that sound?
Enzo Fernandez is suspended for 2 games by Chelsea Football Club, and that is going to be including Manchester City. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think this is a fair or unfair punishment from Chelsea Football Club, and why? Try to explain to us, why are you supporting Enzo Fernandez, or why are you supporting Chelsea Football Club? Another question that I will ask you, my friend, think about it. Regardless of the new owners, regardless of the sporting directors, they didn't sign Ronaldo, they didn't sign Messi, blah, 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 blah. If Trevor Chalobah, Josh Armstrong, Tyreek George, Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher, all these academy products went on international duty and gave this kind of interview, would you change your language? Would you say the sporting directors are to blame because they didn't buy Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi? Think about it. Why double standard? My friend, evil is a full-time job. Double standard, the way we treat other players is completely different than the way we treat people like Enzo Fernandez. He can't do any wrong. It's somebody's to blame. Argentina abused French people, black French people like me. Said whatever they said. The majority of Chelsea fans until today supported who? Enzo Fernandez. They abused even more Wesley Fofana, who complained about it. So you don't even have the right to feel anything or to complain about anything just because Enzo Fernandez is untouchable. My friend, this is the same guy who fight Mason Mount on the pitch, who fight Noni Madueke on the pitch, so people can love him, so Chelsea fans can love him. He is becoming the Mr. Chelsea. But look at what he said. But of course, you're gonna go and see those cultists on social media, the so-called Chelsea fans, supporting him instead of supporting the club. So Enzo Fernandez is bigger than Chelsea Football Club. He can't do any wrong. We have just to blame owners and sporting directors. But if he was another player, we were going to blame the player instead of the sporting directors.
It's a Chelsea thing.
So we're gonna read some of your reaction on social media here. You all know what happened. I don't have to repeat to you what happened. And now, this is official from Chelsea account here. You can go and read it, or you already watched it 1,000 times. I'm going to just read people's reaction. This account here said, no player is bigger than my club. Exactly. Chelsea transfer pointed just the way I think about it. No player is bigger than Chelsea Football Club. This is about the club. Forget about the owners. The owners are going to leave. The sporting directors are going to leave. You and me, if we are real fans and we are not cultists who are just worshipping and praising stupid players who came to Chelsea just for money, we're going to stay here. Even if we are relegated in the championship, we're going to support Chelsea Football Club. Enzo Fernandez is just a player like others. He needs to be treated equally. Okay, look at this guy here. He said that he's right. You know, he'll be fired and Enzo will still be here playing football. That, like, basically, this guy is supporting Enzo Fernandez and criticizing the manager. But I have to tell you that this decision is not coming from the manager. It's coming from the hierarchy. You know what Enzo Fernandez just did? He knows exactly what he's doing. His agent told him to give that interview so they can push for him to go out, right? And I'm going to show you in the second part of this video where he's talking, his agent is talking about money. He said, you know, Enzo quality, blah, 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 he deserves more money. So it's about money. It's about using some tactics on international duty to try to push his way out so he can go and get more money. And if you are blaming the sporting directors and blah, 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 and Enzo can't be touched, listen, we are on this together. We win together, we lose together. So when we lose, it's not Enzo Fernandez's fault. When we win, it's Enzo's masterclass. How stupid is that? He's part of the problem. He was there when we were losing 5 against PSG. His defensive work is absolutely crap. So he's not somebody that will take you to the next level. He's not going to take the game to the next level and win you a game himself. He's good when the entire team is good. And he's very, very poor when the entire team is poor. We need game changers. We need somebody who can decide a game of football the way Cole Palmer did for Chelsea Football Club last season. He decided a game by himself, even when we are poor. But when you say things like this and make other people look like they are bad and you are the only guy who is good, brother, you don't do anything on the pitch when the team is struggling. You only performs good when the team is performing good. So you have to shut up and respect my club. Respect Chelsea Football Club. You hear me? Oh man, oh man. Nobody will be a menace in our football club. He should be sent parking. Chelsea is not Benfica. Yeah, I mean, I respect some of the guys here. Some people just think outside the box. They're not being cultist because you play with Messi, you are from Argentina, blah, blah. Some of the Chelsea fans think outside the box. They are intellectual. They think, you know, contrary to certain of us who are just absolutely copy-paste merchant. We don't think about the club. We think about players. All right, people. So you see the comment here on John Terry. John Terry also reacted. He said, "Listen, I've got no problem with players dreaming big. Yeah, everyone respect a big club, but you don't wear that Chelsea badge. Take the armband and then start flirting with in public with Real Madrid, basically. Amen to that, John Terry. Amen to that. Listen, this guy, Argentina team abused black French. They never got punished. Chelsea rewarded Enzo Fernandez by giving him the captain armband. He is not my captain. I respect him as a player. It's just business. We shake hands at the end of the day. But I am not a big fan, okay? Let me be honest here. You abuse people's nationality and race, you are not my friend. But we can still do business on the pitch. You play for me. You got paid a ridiculous amount of money. You were bought for 120 million euros. That's about it, bro. I praise you when you play for me. You don't play for me, I don't care about you. I'm not going to miss you. And from now on, take that captain armband away from this guy. Give it to Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah is one of us through and through. He deserves to have that captain armband instead of Enzo Fernandez. He can't even speak English. And today he was like, of course, I'm learning English, but I will feel more comfortable being in Spain. You know, speaking Spanish, blah, blah, blah. That's why you don't in a freaking... He came to Chelsea when he was like 21, right? 3-4 years, you can't even freaking speak English and you are Chelsea captain. Give me a freaking break. This is Chelsea Football Club. The club is bigger than you. I don't care about your freaking World Cup, okay? I care about Chelsea Football Club, the end of the day. Listen, man, you can read whatever John Terry said here. And his agent, Enzo's agent, came out to say it's unfair. It's unfair because he didn't say that he's moving to Real Madrid. He just mentioned the city, blah, blah, blah. This freaking agent is the same guy who told Enzo Fernandez to do this kind of stuff. Give this kind of interview. We're going to push you. We're gonna try to sign you to Madrid. And it's going to cost Chelsea money right now because he's pushing. So Real Madrid are just sitting there and waiting. So I don't even think that Chelsea are going to get the money that they spent on this guy. All right? I always think that the money that we paid for this guy is too much. It's too much money to begin with. And we're not going to get anything because of Enzo Fernandez being a snake, just like Thibaut Courtois. What is the difference between Enzo Fernandez and Thibaut Courtois? All of them snakes. Give me a break. Listen, it's a long interview, but let me tell you where the problem is. So his agent said here, Enzo Fernandez, he said that given what Enzo is capable of today, he deserves much more than he's currently earning. Oh, now we know. Now we know. He's trying to get more money. Brother, you are the guy who said Mason Mount should stay at Chelsea, get minimum wage, and get 1-year contract. You are on 9-year contract with more than 120K every single week, but you want to push another person to stay at Chelsea. Oh, this is the same guy who pushed his way out from Benfica to come to Chelsea so he can better his life. He can have a better career. He can have better money. But when Conor Gallagher was offered 1-year extension just so they can keep his value in order to sell him for pure profit, this guy caused problems. This guy is fighting Mason Mount every day so people can love him. But himself, he came to Chelsea for the love of money. He's trying to make a move to Real Madrid for the love of money. Hypocrisy and evil. Brother, we got you. We got you. You're gonna leave. We're not gonna miss you. Chelsea will remain forever. Shame on you.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn